coaches don't play. So yeah.
So you feel you are the love guru?
I won't ever say I'm the love guru, but I have so many female best friends, and
That's a red flag.
Red flag.
very platonic. Like they tie Rakhi to me.
Oh wow.
That works.
Then they are your behens, not your friends.
Move only but
A lot of people, they tell us in the comments also कि ये तो सस्ता updating है etc. But what we do here in India is completely different. We really understand them. We bring them together. We screen the participants before they come up on the stage. So we have a form where they can fill the form, and then we screen them. We take a normal call before the show so that we understand if this participant can go with this one. And we don't call them participants. We call them as dates.
I'm a certified lover boy, guys.
Certified lover boy, certified.
Sneha, what is love?
प्यार अंधा है, love is blind. That's what they all say. I think that pretty much explains the fact why I keep falling for that one red flag guy, or why I keep listening to that one guy who just can't stop talking about cricket. So yes, love is blind because you don't need eyes to see what you love. You just need a big, soft and a loving heart. Our today's guests live by this philosophy. They started this very incredible and a crazy show called the Pyar Vyar Show, which is India's first blind dating show. It is not only incredible, but it's super entertaining. So today we are going to be having a conversation with the founders of the Pyar Vyar Show. Welcome to the Smash Podcast.
Thanks for having us on this podcast, and we love what you're doing as well. And Chintan, would you like to say something?
Yeah, thank you for having us because we really like to do podcast, talk about our show and promote this as well, because we like to connect people who just don't date based on appearances and connect by their values and how their inner values are.
So the main motive of doing this podcast was, imagine there is a 80-year-old guy, and he has this incredible idea. He wants to start something super crazy, but he doesn't know where to start. So I want that guy to see this podcast and understand how to make a small idea and implement it in a way that it turns into a banger show like you guys are having.
Yeah, so basically we started upon when we took an inspiration from a Hollywood show, and that's what we saw a difference wherein कि India में ये सब नहीं हो रहा है. So we should bring this up, and right in October 2023 I had discussed this idea with Rahil, and then Rahil agreed, and I am not too much focused on love side. I can do all the back end stuff, I can do all the business inside stuff, I can do everything. बट लव के बारे में, प्यार के बारे में सिर्फ राहिल ही बात कर सकता है. सबसे ज़्यादा मेरे नज़रों में वही फिट हो रहा था. सो राहिल वॉज माई को फाउंडर. आई फाउंड हिम एज माई को फाउंडर फॉर दिस आइडिया.
So you feel Rahil is a lover boy?
Yes, he is a lover boy.
I'm a certified lover boy, guys.
So on a scale of 10, how would you like to scale yourself? 1, 2.
As a lover boy, or like
As a lover boy.
Or
A
like-
green flag guy. Maybe a green flag guy.
as a green flag, I might be an 8,
And red flag?
a 1.
Okay.
Because I'll say that because I don't think I'm a red flag at all, but there's always a possibility that someone else might find me to be a red flag.
Right.
Even if it's by looks, I'm a complete red flag actually by looks, because I'm tall. I don't know, people think tall people are automatically red flags. Do you think so too?
I don't think so at all. I feel
Okay.
tall guys are super aesthetic. That's what everyone thinks. But that's totally a viewer's call.
Okay, fair. I mean, my viewers definitely think of me as a red flag, but I'm not. I'm actually a very, very, very lover boy kind of a guy. Yeah.
So have you ever come up with a thought कि यार one day I'm on the set of the Pyar Vyar show and I meet the one? Like कभी आया ये thought?
Never, because I really follow the strategy. Coaches don't play. So yeah.
Agree.
So you feel you are the love guru?
Oh, I won't ever say I'm the love guru, but I have so many female best friends, and
That's a red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag.
very platonic. Like they tie Rakhis to me.
Oh,
That works?
then they are your behens, not your friends.
वो बोली बहन ना, but like if I'm explaining that to my girlfriend, if I ever have one, she'll still say nahi, they're your friends only, Rahul. They're not a blood relation. Okay, I have a lot of I have a lot of behens, and like they come up to me with their problems about how this guy said that, and I wonder how can my gender actually say that. Like I am quite surprised at the things they say, and all these chalo theek hai, friends, not the behan, but my friends are really famous, and with being famous comes the bad uncle wale story replies. So I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And I think we should jump to the next question
Yeah,
because
go
this is
ahead.
sounding like a matrimonial profile now. So coming back to the next question, how did you guys come up with the idea of this name, the Pyar Vyar show? And on top of it, the idea of the show, like I say, click hua ya फिर you have
Okay.
been thinking about it from years.
So the idea of the show generally comes, like, we won't hide the fact that we took inspiration from this show called Updating. It happens in the US, and we thought the US does not have that much of like desperacy in men to find love compared to India, because Indian men desperate. I mean, we all know that, and we thought about how to market that out, because why not? And people are generally sometimes tired how love is not working out for them, and we thought, why not give them a chance? Why not make them sit beside a girl who is completely blindfolded, and they're also blindfolded, so it's like completely no faces, just personality. And about the name, so Chintan came up to me and he's like, bro, मेरे को ना ये प्यार व्यार का ना एक शो करना है. I like, अच्छा ठीक है. एंड नाम क्या देने, बोलते प्यार व्यार शो रखते हैं ना भाई. थोड़ा दिमाग लगा, थोड़ा सोचते हैं इसके बारे में. वी गेव इट अ मंथ, वी गेव इट 3 months.
Yes.
And I was like, भाई, let's go with the प्यार व्यार show. It's a Hindi slang also. Let's go ahead with it. It's very catchy also, easy to remember. हाँ ठीक है, वो प्यार व्यार का एक शो है ना, हाँ प्यार व्यार शो वैसा. So that's why we decided to keep that as a name. So yeah, that's the answer to your question.
Initially, I thought you took an inspiration from a Bollywood song.
Yeah, so the Bollywood song actually came after our show had already started. So it's a movie by Rohit Saraf, right? Ishq Vishk Pyar Vyar wala. The song
So you
is,
feel it's plagiarism?
It's not. They had this movie already called Ishq Vishk. So
Okay,
this is the part 2, right? And
Right,
they
right.
included a new song called Ishq Vishk Pyar Vyar. उसमें जो हो के हमारा शो का मतलब नाम ले ही लेता है. So we thought we'll market that. We made reels around that, but we were there before, guys.
Yes.
Okay. And what is your side of the story?
So basically, I was very confused, and I'm very good with naming. I have
We
built.
could see that.
So basically, I just used a normal formula of converting love into Hindi. Love को हिंदी में क्या बोलेंगे? So it was just प्यार, and I wanted to make it a bit rhyming. So प्यार व्यार, simple. I called up Ryle and said कि this is the name. What do you think? And then he took his time and said, okay, let's proceed.
Okay, ये सब तो बात हो गई about the name. But how did you guys come up with the idea of the show?
Okay. So basically, we didn't want to directly copy or take inspiration fully from the updating show, क्योंकि वहाँ पे जो हो रहा था, a lot of people they tell us in the comments also कि ये तो सस्ता updating है etc. But what we do here in India is completely different. We really understand them. We bring them together. We screen the participants before they come up on the stage. So we have a form where they can fill the form, and then we screen them. We take a normal call before the show so that we understand if this participant can go with this one. And we don't call them participants, we call them as dates. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. And what is the procedure like? Like starting में अभी तो I think you guys have done like 4+ shows,
7 actually.
7+
Yeah.
shows. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So like अभी तो I think it might be smooth, but starting में when you first started your first episode, तो what was the difficulties and कैसे selection हुआ था participant का? Because it might be very confusing at that time.
Right, it was very.
Actually, the thing is, I might be the culprit here, because a lot of time it has happened that the dates that we have on our show, the girl is either an ex-match of mine, someone I met through a dating app, and the guy turns out to be a friend of mine. So like, in the start we had to do that, and we didn't have a team at all to approach people. We didn't have a team to set up the cameras. It was just him and I and like a bunch of our friends who came up on the first show. And then we set up a team after our first show actually. And then we got like 24, 26 people working for us. I mean, the pay is bad. There is no pay, that's the tricky part. But mainly because we also told them, I mean, they're comfortable with working because they really love the idea about it. So like that's how we started, and after that also it's still not smooth yet actually, to be very honest. We still face a lot of issues regarding the participants because we happen to be like not started by comedians or influencers who are at a very high level. So what happens when these guys start something about a dating show or a show at all, they already have a following of 100k, 200k, and they started, so it's like reaching a lot of people immediately. A lot of people show interest, but that's not how we did. We are basically homegrowing our hosts. So like both Anisha and I, we both are not famous. We are normal people who are hosting the show. I mean, she is a model, but I am a genuine normal guy, and we're hosting the show. So it's like we don't want our show to owe someone in a way that because we brought them in, it's famous now and that's why everything's smooth. So right now it's a long marathon. We will run the whole thing. We will make sure it goes famous just with the normal people and not an actual actor or something.
So this was the perspective of Rahil since he is the host. But I also want to know your perspective because if I'm not wrong, आप बहुत off the camera. You're not
Right.
like on camera वाला person.
तो बेसिकली पहले मैंने बहुत कंटेंट में बहुत खेला है. आई यूज्ड टू डू वाइन्स इन लॉकडाउन, जहाँ पे आई वाज वेरी फेमस इन नवी मुंबई. I had got around 600-700k views. I used to upload 3 reels daily. So I had all the idea of production, pre-production, post-production, handling teams, etc. And I told Rahil that I can handle all of this. What I need you to help me with is love ka talking and be the face of the show. So he was all in. I handle all the back end, like the post-production thing. I don't edit myself now because now we have a small team of interns who help us with that. I overlook it, and Rahil helps with the post-production ka final cut that goes on YouTube also. So right now, if I see, I only look after how the show is executed, etc.
Before you launched this show, what were your fears? Because it's a very tricky part to play in India. Because there are so many stereotypes, there is so many stigma, and already there are so many dating apps. We have Tinder, we have Bumble. So how can people believe that it's an authentic show? यहाँ creeps नहीं आएंगे और gold diggers या फिर fuck boys नहीं आएंगे.
So basically, we can't promise no gold diggers and no fuck boys. I mean, I don't have a history of everyone's dating life actually, but we can promise you no creeps because we do a proper screening of them before. Like when he said we take an interview, right? Firstly, there's this Google form that people have to fill out, and in that they have to tell us about what they expect from the show, and they share their IGs with us. And honestly, even if a person has a private account, उनका IG username और उनका name and the photo that they put on their PFP, basically, you understand what kind of a person it is, if they are worth taking an interview of. And that's how we screen the first round. The second round is us having interviews for them, and in the interview we ask them to blindfold. So the thing is, we want them to understand what it's going to be like on the stage, like how uncomfortable or how comfortable it gets when your eyes are off, like you can't see anything at all. And this happens a lot of time. The dates are immediately happy, immediately comfortable with what we are asking them because they have a blindfold on, because they can't see who all are looking at them. They do not fear being judged by anyone.
Exactly, away from all the judgments.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how we do the interviews, and then we really find the real them. And when we understand that this is the kind of person that we want or do not want to show, that's how we make sure there are no creeps. So that's how we are different. And also, I'm tired of dating apps because it's all about looks, it's all about shallow talk, and I can't do small talk for shit. I hate small talk actually. I hate small talks because there's no personality showing up, right? There's nothing about this personality that comes up. If I go on Hinge, every girl has a similar set of questions that they're answering to.
You have the prompts.
Yeah, the prompts. They're always answering the prompts in the similar way. What would they like to do on the first date? Go on a long drive. What do they like to do on the first date? Cafe hopping. What would they drink? a beer or a vodka, or who will pay the or something related to like how the guy has to pay the first bill, or like how they'll pay the bill if the guy answers her zodiac or something related to that, or like she will judge the guy based on what his zodiac is. And I don't like all. I mean, it's not like I hate all that. It's interesting. It's interesting to guess a lot of things about a
What
girl.
is your zodiac sign?
Taurus.
Okay. That explains a lot.
That I hate small talk. Yeah, if it does that, thank you. But yeah, that's why I think personality matters more, and it should matter more, because when you are looking for something long term, not something casual, which I do not do at all, I swear. We don't do that. We are properly old-fashioned men. And when you do want something long-lasting, you want to know the person. You don't want just their looks.
Right.
I mean, the looks are the spark to the whole fire, but the fire needs something to last, right? It needs the personality, which is the fuel to it. So yeah, that's how we're different.
And I think that's the great USP of Pyar Vyar show.
Exactly.
Because since you are blindfolded, you are not able to see. Like, you don't have those filters. You're not able to see how she looks like or how he looks like. How tall is he? How tall is she? So you just get to know the person. Like,
Yeah.
when you talk, you just talk to the person and their soul. So that's actually a very differentiating thing, I could say, because if in case I am making a profile,
Yeah.
so obviously I will put all of my best pictures.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want the guy to see मेरी ऐसे normal pictures. I want to bring the best out. But when you're talking to someone and you can't even look at them, so all you want to do is just talk and understand the person.
Genuine conversations.
Genuine
We love
conversations.
that, yeah.
So कभी ऐसा कोई point आया है in the last 7 shows that the people जो match हुए हैं वो आगे जाके भी continue हुए हैं, like they ended up in a serious relation?
Not really, because I think they all come on the show, they enjoy the whole thing. People are so much focused into the whole date someone for like 3 to 4 times to understand if they like them, or people will judge someone off, they won't give it another try out just out of the first date. So that's why they happen to like be interested in the person on the first date, and uske baad probably the convo doesn't happen really well. I mean, we can't be working on that also, right? Like, we as hosts make sure the conversation on the stage is going well, but after a point they have to handle it on themselves, and that's where they are like, yeah, I don't want to put in that work for this person. I mean, I do want someone to end up with the other person, definitely. Funny thing though, this one time a date on our, I think 4th or 5th show, ended up going to some trip with this date, the guy, from our 3rd or 2nd show. So that happens.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that happens.
And I also have this one question that just popped in my mind. Ki, how do you know that a guy or a girl is coming on the stage not for the fame but to genuinely find a connection? Because a lot of people are like, it's a hit show. Obviously, I have seen it. A lot of people have seen it. My friends talk about it. But how do you know that? Because there are so, as you said, Indian men are desperate, and same goes for women. I think it's not like only men. Some of the women are also desperate.
Okay.
So what if some people are only coming on the screen to be like popular or want, because आजकल if we see Gen Zs and the upcoming generation, all of them are very attention seeking because of social media and इतना unwanted जो barrier आ गया social media पे. तो how can you understand कि कौन fame के लिए आ रहा है and कौन genuine connection के लिए आ रहा है?
So honestly, while we're having the interview with them, right? So when they talk about the person they're interested in, you can really figure out how much of them mean it, like how much they mean about that and what they don't mean about the whole thing they say. I mean, there's this person who will just say, like, I like this kind of a guy who I can feel comfortable around, and if they give a very short description of the type, right? I know they're not here for the main proper to try to find someone. A lot of them are straight up gonna tell me like, bro, I'm not really here to find someone. I wanna have fun. I wanna enjoy a blind date. So a lot of people do come up to me and they tell me like how they are not actually here to find love. They want to have fun while trying to find love, and I tell them that's my motive. I want you just to be open about what if you meet the one on our show. There's always a chance you might find the one on our show, so be open to that, and that's all that matters, honestly.
Okay. And I think you are still looking for your the one, right?
So honestly speaking, I think when it comes, I'll accept it with open arms. But I'll also try to get it. But it's not like I'm gonna base my whole personality out of like I'm still trying to find someone. I mean, I do crave out in my stories that how I don't like being single a lot. But वो भाई 2-3 बजे रात को सभी करते हैं कि like हाँ भाई I feel single right now when someone is single. तो 3-4 बजे सबको हिट होता है पहली बार. But also I don't want to be with someone until and unless I know I am worthy of dating someone at all, because I don't want to go into something while I am still broken somehow.
So you don't want any rebounds.
I am not into anyone at all. Not like that. Like I want to be the perfect version of myself. Not a perfect, but a version of myself that sees, yeah, now I'm ready to date someone. Like I am always ready to date someone. That's a different story. But like I still think that a lot of women find it scary that how I am ready to commit immediately if I like them. And I have been actually told off, ki like, bro, you're too committing. Like I find it scary, and I'm like, cool, you need to grow up then. I mean, that's not my fault. A girl needs to grow up if they think that a guy is giving them too much attention or too much care. I mean, isn't that what love is about? You are supposed to care for them. You are supposed to give them the attention that they need. Not too much as in like I'm being clingy, but like yeah.
Okay, so it's a done deal. So every time you guys are feeling lonely at 2 or 3, all you need to do is go on the link of Pyar Vyar show and register yourself as a participant.
Do that.
So what if Rahil अभी तक नहीं मिला है, but you can find your the way. So ये सब तो बात हो गई about love and how love का angle is related to the Pyar Vyar show. But I also want to understand the business model of the Pyar Vyar show. So you have an idea, but उसको implement करने के लिए you have to go different ways. So what exactly is your business model and how are you implementing it?
So basically, our business model is very simple. First of all, it is ticket sales, and second of all, it would be if we are approaching a venue, वो venue को भी कुछ देना पड़ता है सामने. So what they ask is either promotions, and if it is a very well-known venue, then it will ask for a cut on the bar sales that is happening. And that cut will be a maximum amount और minimum amount जो रहेगा वो हमारे लिए थे. So these two things as of now, but we are also trying to bring in some products which will help us generate some bit of a revenue, क्योंकि products sell करना easy होता है जितना services नहीं होता. So products like merchandise में कुछ हो गया या फिर a small game that could be a hint of a Jenga game for couples. That is a hint, an upcoming product for the Pyar Vyar show.
So this was your business model and you said how you guys are implementing it. I would like to know what is the share, like कितना percent of, as you said that you also get some share as a profit. तो आप लोग में divide कैसे होता है? Is it 50-50 or some other model?
So the share about me and Rahil or the share that Venue gives us?
No, the share that you distribute.
Okay, so honestly, to be very blunt in a way, profits are nada right now. Everything we get from anywhere goes directly into our post, pre-production and promotion of our reels or some other products that we do like buy for our show for the long run, or paying out our team on a basis. Actually, we can't explain how that works. Actually, it's like a very exploitation kind of a way.
So basically it's very simple. How much you work, that much you get. So it's an incentive based model. The more you create, the more you get. That's it.
So simple. Chintan
Yeah.
देखो 100% मिलता होगा तो.
No.
It's not like that. It's for our team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rahil and I are taking nothing. We are just pouring.
Yeah.
We are
Okay.
just pouring and building up
So
the
I
foundation.
think we both have put in like 35k from our own pockets in year now, which is less.
तो हम लोग का वो initial investment 30-35
35.
So I want both of you to explain me in brief if some of the viewers are very interested. जो मुझे लग रहा होंगे, they want to apply to the Pyar Vyar show. So as a participant, as well as a person who can just come there, chill and see the show, what is the procedure?
to become a date on our show, you have to just go fill up the forms from the link in our bio, and just fill the forms. If we like how you answer, please be interested while answering. Don't give me 2 to 3 liners. I want an essay on why you want to be on the show and what your type is. We love that. We love that energy. And yeah, that's how. Then after that, we'll have a Google Meet interview where we want you to carry something that shuts your eyes off. And after that, if we really like you, we'll get you a date. So yeah, that's how it works for you to be a date and for the audience.
Okay, so if you want to come and watch our show, you can go to our Instagram page. There is a link in bio, and you can just RSVP and pay the amount and come in directly.
So what exactly is the amount, both as a participant as well as the person
Oh.
who's coming to see?
There is no amount as a participant. You get a free date. So you should be interested in that. There's a bare minimum fee for being in the audience, ranging from 200 to 300 if we have no cover in that. But sometimes when you're partnering with clubs, it can go up. But because there will be a huge amount of cover included in that. So yeah, that's how much you have to pay.
Okay, so let's imagine I am a person who heard about your show and I'm coming there to experience this show because I saw this podcast and I was like very interested. So what as a viewer I am going to witness, like according to the perspective of a viewer? Because it's more about two people. One person is blindfold, the other person is blindfold.
Okay, how the audience is interacting with them also.
Exactly.
Okay, guys. So yeah, so there's this feature called a DM box in our. It's not a DM box, like it's a special thing. You just have to text us on our main page, and we are always viewing the requests, no matter who the person is. And over there, just ask what you want to ask the participant, or if you think that you might be a better match for the girl or the boy, you can challenge them, and we will get you on stage on the spot. And you have already seen the participant, that's why you came up basically, and that's how you get to be a part of the show. And throughout the show we are interacting with you as an audience also, and we actually ask for your opinions more than the date's opinions because the audience is the god. So yeah.
Okay, so I think that pretty much sums up the whole procedure of how anyone could be the part of the Pyar Vyar show.
Exactly.
So I just want to ask one more thing, that what keeps you motivated? Like there are like even as a podcast owner, some days I have the strong urge to work for the podcast or edit the reels or make things done, but some days I just don't feel like doing it. So what keeps you motivated? What is that one thought in your mind?
So basically, when I and Rahul started this up, we had a lot of challenges and fears because we didn't know all of this, like how to handle the venues, how to give the right product to the viewers also. Gradually we understood a lot of things, and then when a lot of people started to work with us, they gave us the motivation because now we are utilizing their time also. And wasting someone's time is not what I and Rahul usually do. We want to not only utilize our time and their time also. So that is something that motivates me. I want to build a better product.
I think what motivates me is actually holding either responsible for it, for everything, and we think being held responsible for things by someone else makes you think ki haan bhai, I can't disappoint this person, I will have to work for this, and I'm sorry for being late again. But when we are working together for our show, I know that this has to be done by me. He won't even touch that, and so I know that I am responsible for this particular thing, and I know that he will be doing what he has been asked to and what the show requires. So I think it's a lot of trust and holding each other responsible that motivates us. Not exactly motivates us, but yeah, you get the gist.
Okay, I pretty much thought that you're gonna end up saying that I like being wingman of people, because you're basically a show.
We are the wingmen of people.
Exactly.
Right? I mean,
for the grown-ups.
I mean, when it comes to dates, yeah, we do love being the wingmen, and it's like
It's a glorified
अभी
version of
खुद
wingman.
yeah, I mean खुद को तो मिले दूसरों को दिला देते हैं, वैसा थोड़ा होता है
So
mindset
thoughtful.
का. Yeah.
What is that one advice that you would like to give to our viewers if they really love the concept or the idea that you guys have been working on and how you have implemented it, and what is your core value and core thought behind it? So if someone wants to start something similar, or if as you guys were also inspired from a show, so what if someone find Pyar Vyar show as their inspiration? So what are those bullet points you would like to give ki this is something that you should do and this is something you should stay away from?
So number one thing would be innovative idea, because innovation always helps. It can be a copy also, because smart artists always copy. Today PhonePe is the biggest UPI app because it copied Paytm also. सबसे पहले Paytm ने UPI चालू किया था, but PhonePe is today the biggest. It's not Google Pay also. So first is innovation, then is being consistent on what you do. Show up every day, not only just on the ground but also on the social presence, because on ground you have to explain to each and everyone, but if you make a video about it and just upload it, a lot of people can see it at once. So yeah, I think that's it for most.
I think the only thing you really need to do is start. That's all. Once you start, things fall in place. It happens when you have a team. You start doing things because you know you started it for a reason. So yeah, just start. That's the main step.
Thanks to each and everyone who saw this podcast till the end. February is here, so is the month of love. You can subscribe to this podcast. You can follow their page, The Pyar Vyar Show, and all the necessary details will be out on the Instagram channel. Thank you so much, and we will see you in the next episode.